I'm dripping junket. How you all doing? Ralphy here, Ralphy's Reviews, Team No Steep. What we're going to do today, we're going to take a look at a new Subtank that's out on the market by Yocan called the Favotank. Okay, Subtanks are kind of taking the market by storm a little bit. You can even get starter kits now from Kangatech and etc that are below 1 ohm, so they're Subtanks, obviously. Which is quite a new thing, you know. When I first started vaping, if you subbed, then you were a little bit extreme, a little bit out there. I was doing builds of 1.8 ohms, I think, back in the early days. What makes this one a little bit different? It comes with 3 coil heads, yeah. So we have got, let's have a look at the old instructions. We've got one at 0.2 ohms, so kind of like the Arctic. One at 0.5 ohms, kind of like the Arctic, Kangatech, etc. The thing that really stands it out is that there's a wickless one. There's a coil head at 0.5 ohms with a ceramic, built-in ceramic wick, which is supposed to be on point for flavour. Now, I've not even tried it yet. I've been gagging to try it all day, but I wanted to film this introduction and have it straight out of the box. So what we'll do, we'll get down like normal. We'll have a look at it first opening. We'll run through it a little bit, and then I'll spend the rest of tonight vaping it, and I'll finish this off tomorrow and tell you how I got on. See you in a minute. Okay, so here he is. Yocan Favotank with a picture on it. It's a nice sturdy box. There's their website, go and check it out. And it says there, no wicks, more healthy and more tasty vape. I don't know about the healthy aspect. I think if you're on organic cotton, you've got nothing to worry about. If you're still vaping something with a silica wick, my advice and personal preference is, don't. Shit's fiberglass, don't breathe that in. A few little bits and bobs, no under 18s, no pregnant ladies, don't throw it in the bin, although why would you? Thank you for purchasing, so nice and polite. Load of information on the back there, telling you that it comes with 3 different coils, so you can choose which one you like. It's all stainless steel and Pyrex, and it says 4-port adjustable airflow system, which means you've got 4 options, yeah. The 510 drip tip that it comes with you can replace, and it's a Pyrex one, which is lovely. It holds nearly 5 ml of juice, which is plenty to be going on with. Little list there showing you what it comes with, a couple of safety notices and their details there. You got the scratch and sniff on the back there that you can scan in or go on their website and check it out to make sure it's not a copy. Right, let's open him up. So this slides out, and inside you've got a nice chunky user manual. You've got this with the number on of it. I'm 272. What they did, they first made these and put them out for beta testing, and they found that the juice flow wasn't enough for high VG juice, so they sent out a 2nd generation, which is what this is part of. Little bit of information there telling you about filling it up and priming the wick, and a list of the recommended wattages with the various atomizer heads. And there you go. On to the beast. So we've got the tank, obviously, with a spare glass, and then you've got your wickless ceramic head. You've got your 0.2 head, and it comes pre-fitted with that 0.5 head. Let's take him out and have a look. Move that box out of the way. So, just like any other Subtank really, it's a screw apart thing. We've got 4 ways. We can choose one of 4 ways for the airflow. So let's take him down to, you've got 1 hole, which is what I call a nice tight draw, and then 2 holes, a bit more open, then a slot that doesn't quite fill out this airflow control ring, and lastly you've got wide open. I must say the action on that is lovely. See if you can hear the click. Yeah, clicks nice. Replaceable 510 drip tip, which is glass and stainless. Out it comes. And then you've got the taker parts. So we unscrew him like any other tank. There's your atomizer head, 0.5 fitted as standard. It just unscrews like any other tank, yeah. So they're easily replaceable. I don't know how easy they are to get hold of these heads, but they'll know, won't they? Yocan will know. I would imagine that they've made them easily available. Being as how these are probably out on release now. If not, they're about to be. You've got your juice tank, which has got some 4-way, lovely big and fat and juicy filling ports on the bottom fill, just like most sub tanks, but you can fill it right up because this stem goes right through to the atomizer head. You can really chug that up, yeah. This comes apart as well for cleaning and for doing whatever you like to do. We've got 2 lovely seals, one top, one bottom. And that is all there is to it, really. We'll stick it back together. So we'll screw that down. Not too tight, just nice and firm. That's done. I'd prime this now if I was about to vape on it, and obviously fill the tank. Then screw it back together. Fit the drip tip of your choice. I'm going to stick with this one for now. And Bob's your jolly old. Like I said in the introduction, what I will do is I'll have a vape on it, and we'll talk about how it performs tomorrow. So far so good. The quality is absolutely spot on. I've had this apart 2 or 3 times. Don't smell of oil. Everything, all the threads and everything are super smooth. I've had no jamming issues. I'm yet to try it on a device, but I would imagine that the 510's great. We've got a nice proud positive pin there, which I really like on the 510, so it's going to fit all of your devices and contact nicely. I'll have a vape on it and we'll report back in the morning. See you in a bit. When I'm back, I survived the night, and I've really put this little Favotank through its paces. I've tried all 3 coil heads. I've tried 80-20 juice. I've tried 60-40 juice. My verdict is that it's alright, you know, it's very good. The only caveat, if you like, is that it does seem to prefer a slightly thinner juice. My juice standard is 80-20. And I found that if I turn it up high enough to get the flavour and cloud that I want, you start to get that burnt taste. You know, you're building up to a dry air. I didn't push it far enough to actually burn out there because I've got no replacement coil heads. And I'm quite enjoying the vape that it gives. At the minute I've got this 60-40 in with a 0.2 coil. It says in the instructions, it says that you got up to 150 watts or whatever on this one, and you got up to 60 watts on the 0.5 one. I think they've got that the wrong way around. I think that with your lower resistance coil heads, you're going to be able to up the wattage. That's just common sense to me. So there's a bit of a misprint there. I've emailed them to let them know. We'll see if they fix it on the ones that they send out for general release. That said, it's a good tank. Let's have another vape. Nothing wrong with that. That's lovely. It really is lovely. Like I said before, I've had it all apart. I've checked it all inside and out and all the rest of it. It's made beautifully. I know that their background is in your dry herb atomizers and wax atomizers and all the rest of it. That's not something that I particularly condone due to my chosen lifestyle at present. I've not always kept my nose clean in the past, so I'm a bit not anti. You make your own choices in life, but for me vaping's a lifesaver. It's not something that I would use for dry herbs or wax or whatever, but each to their own. Not got a problem. Don't judge them. The point I'm trying to make is I think that this is their first genuine vaping e-liquid type device, and it's alright. The problem I see is that it's a bit of a little fish in a big sea. How does it compare, for example, to Kangatech Subtank or the Delta 2? Or of course, one of my favourites of all time, the Arctic. Well, it compares very well actually. To be fair, you know, it's a good little device. It's a nice vape. It's well put together. I've got no idea whatsoever of the retail cost, but if it's not prohibitively expensive, then I'd definitely recommend it. The flavour's stellar. That ceramic coil head that it comes with, which is its biggest sales lever, if you like, don't really do it for me. Like I've said, but apart from that, it's absolutely sound. So, if you get a chance to buy one, or try one, or try and buy one, then give it a shot, you know. I'm going to keep going with this for the next few days. I'll probably see the week out with it. So far so good. It does prefer the slightly thinner, slightly higher PG juice for me. I know, like I said in the introduction, when they first put them out there for beta testing, they found that the wicking wasn't great on the thicker juice, and they remodeled it a little bit. It's still not amazing. It's still not on par with the Arctic. I mean, I use 8 to 20 in this all day long and never ever ever get a dry egg. But it's a thirsty girl. This, on the other hand, seems pretty good. Seems absolutely spot on. Just don't expect it to be groundbreaking, but it's still a very, very nice product in a very, very nice package that does the job very well. And remember, people, smoking kills, vaping saves lives. Which do you choose? You all take care, and I'll see you soon. Big love, everybody.